Hello, welcome to my channel. Renzo here. Today let's paint the Jokers. Hello, Mervat, Ardesh, Michael, hello Monique, Eve, Dita, hello Sheko. Okay, let's paint. Okay, you're gonna see the image in the description box. I'm not gonna have too much room here to keep the image during the whole process. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna start just by using green. I have titanium white, yellow chrome, cadmium red, alizarin crimson, cobalt blue, ultramarine blue, and ivory black. I'm mixing cobalt blue and yellow chrome. I'm gonna use this for sketching. Let me see, this is gonna be the space for mixing colors. I'm gonna see the whole, the two faces, the overall shape. I have another image here, it's a black and white image. I've been watching this one to draw. Okay, I can put one head here, the other head here. Okay, bigger. Okay, that would be a good position for the two heads. Okay. Now one head is here, the other head is gonna be here. I'm gonna change to another brush. I'm gonna use just pure black and a little bit of linseed oil. Okay. Now I'm squinting my eyes. I'm going to just paint all the black area here. This. Just give me a second. I want to see my camera if it's doing okay. Okay. A little bit of red. I'm squinting my eyes. And you see the face so clear just to see this, and this. Okay? Okay, now the other face for the eyes are aligned with the mouth. It'll be here, one eye here, the other eye here. Something like that. The nose, the mouth, the shoulder around there. Okay, let me look for the center line of the face. How tilted is this one? Just like this. And this one is kind of the same. Okay. Now I'm gonna use another brush with just white. Just making this a little bit darker. I think that's better. Just pure white. Okay, again. I'm gonna follow now just the whites that you see. See this area here? Okay. Now here, the forehead here and the forehead here. Okay, this is aligned with the eye. That's okay. I'm squinting my eyes to do this. Okay. Let's see. Okay, squinting my eyes and trying to see just flat shapes, like here in the mirror of the face where it's the nose. Something like this. It's all this. I'm trying to see this, all this shape. Now this here, now this here. Okay. Okay, now the other one. I'm gonna change my brush again with black. Okay, I'm squinting my eyes again. I think I should move this shadow a little bit up. And this a little bit up. Okay. Okay, I step back a little bit. I need to see. I need to imagine. I mean, it's like right now for me, it's just trying to see the next steps. Okay, I think it's gonna be okay. Yes. Yeah. I think, I mean, definitely I have to move the eyes, but that's kind of close. I mean, you know, the whole process is gonna be about making corrections here and there. Okay. I mean, this overall shape of the face is kind of okay. Now this is kind of okay. If I gotta move something, it's gonna be inside here and inside here. The eyes a little bit up, a little bit down. Okay. Now from this eye to here, I see kind of the relationship from here to here. The angle from here to here is kind of the same. That means that's okay. From the eye to the mouth, it's okay too. Okay, I'm squinting my eyes. This whole shape, let's say this is a negative space. The shape of this negative space is kind of the same here. I'm speaking about the width and the height. Kind of okay. I mean, I'm not thinking about this like hair. I'm just thinking about this like a negative space because I'm trying to copy just flat shapes right now. Okay, let's add paint. Okay. Okay, definitely this is gonna be almost pure white. Yes. The highlight is gonna be pure white here. The whole face is gonna be a gradation of gray. I'm establishing the colors. In a moment, I'm going to think about the brush strokes. Right now, I'm just putting a little bit of paint and thinking about establishing the values. White, gray, and obviously this is going to be darker. Okay. Okay, the same for this face. I mean, since he's behind him, I mean, it should be darker. And a highlight here. Okay. Now, what's the colors? I mean, I need another image to see the colors because this, the images that I found, the colors are not okay. I'm gonna use this cover blue, a little bit of white. I'm gonna add another color, I mean cerulean blue, because I think this is more towards cerulean, no cobalt. Anyway, I'm gonna use this one now. Okay. Squinting my eyes, stepping back. Okay. I'm gonna change to another brush. Right. Okay. The nose is red. The mouth is red. Here, this guy, his mouth is red. And he's just black, red. This is the one that has more colors on the face. Okay. Stepping back. Okay. Now let's think about the brush strokes. Obviously, I want to add a lot of paint, and I want to create some texture that creates some movement on the face. The movement is going to be just like this, following curves, the whole face. Let me see. It's going to be okay in this way. And here like this. And then the forehead is going to be maybe just like this. And from here, like this. Or maybe just like this. And it goes down here. And it goes down here. Okay. I'm so sure now. I'm thinking right now. Okay, this one, because of the wrinkles, I think it's gonna work better in this with these brush strokes. Okay. Yeah, this one is gonna be okay. That creates some movement here. Right now, I'm just trying to see if this is going to work or not. I have to see a little bit in order to take a decision. Okay. Let's put some green here for the hair. Okay. Okay, I think this color be okay. Yes. Okay. For this one, it should be different. I'll add a little bit of red to kill this green, to make it more neutral. I hope you can see the brush strokes. Let me kill one light. Just want to see the brush strokes. I'm going to keep one light. Yes. Okay. Okay, hello, Spartak, Oliver. Hello, David. Okay, hello, Eve. Hello, Michael. Okay. Let's continue. Right now, I'm thinking about values. I should make this darker. Okay. I gotta make it more, maybe the difference between this one and this one. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, that means make this one darker. Because right now they are too close. I just establish this like my, let's say, my brightest light. Lightest light is this one. It's gonna be pure white, maybe. That means that there shouldn't be any other white around here. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Let's think about that later. Let's put more paint. let's work on this guy. I need more details here. I think I'm gonna change the brush stroke. I'm gonna make something like maybe like this. I think it's gonna be better. I'm just thinking out loud, you know, that I'm just taking some decisions now, but before taking a decision, I have to make a little bit of try to visualize what is gonna happen. I mean, this helps me a lot. I think for this one, this is gonna be the movement of the brush stroke, and for this one, it's gonna be just like this. Okay. I'm not saying that that's gonna be like exactly like that. That's what I think right now. That's what I feel. Maybe it's gonna be the best. But definitely, when we are painting, we see we paint more, and we start just thinking about changing little things here and there, because the idea is about the changes is just to improve the painting. Okay, in this case, that obviously I want to apply more paint. It's going to be about the brush stroke helping me to create movement. Okay, let's work here on this eye. Okay, I need cerulean blue. Okay, now a little bit of red here at this crimson and cadmium red. I have one eye here, the nose is going to be here, and the shadow here. Okay, stepping back. Okay. Now I'm just checking out the drawing. I mean, when I say the drawing, I mean the proportions. Is the distance from the nose is okay with the eyes and the mouth. The width of the face, you see that something is not okay here. Okay, maybe it's too early to. Yeah, I'm gonna just cut the face here and here. Let's see if this helps. Yeah, that's better. Okay, Let's continue working on the eyes. I'm making the structure of the nose here. I think that's okay. Okay, let's put some shadow here on the face, in this side of the face. Okay, let me see. Let me see. The movement is okay. Maybe like this, and here like this. Okay. That's okay or not? I need more shadow, but I mean, oops, okay. Let's see if like this works better. Okay, I think I like this. I think I like both of them. Both add movement. See which one. Okay, this one. I can move this one up here to the nose and down here to this area, and maybe move it here and create this, something like this, and going the same way. So it would be something like him, yeah. Meanwhile, in this side, that would be different. That would be going like this. Which one do you prefer? Oh, yes, Michael. I'm using Steel Winton. Okay, let's put a little bit more work to the face, to the likeness. Okay. while thinking about the brush stroke. We want to be this one. Okay, stepping back, trying to see the overall shape here. And this one too, let's see, I think that's okay. I'm going to pick up a small number 0 synthetic brush to make some details to the eyes. Let me see the overall shape. Okay. Now let's work on the nose. Okay. Okay, I made a mistake here. gotta think about. Okay. I need to add more shadow here. And here too. Okay. I have to think. This here. 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 I'm moving things a little bit to the right, to the left. I'm drawing right now. A little bit to the right. A little bit to the left. This. Okay. Okay, now let's work on this one. Yes, I'm gonna just leave this one to take a rest. Okay, here I pressure more, and here I go on the air because trying to create a transition here between this value and this value. At the same time that I'm keeping the transition, keeping the brush stroke. And this side is different. because to be honest, I still don't know if I'm gonna use this brush stroke like this or this one. This one is more like this. Okay, let's work on the other one. I'm gonna use this small brush to draw. Let's draw. You see the eyes here? A little bit of the eyes, this clear. You see a little bit of this clear. Okay, this is the whole shape. It could be here. And it could be here. Okay. I'm going really slow and carefully because, when you paint with thick paint, a lot of paint, it's gonna be difficult to make corrections. And I'm drawing and applying little more paint and more paint, and trying to control the proportions, trying to get the likeness. But that's gonna be just the likeness is. I'm gonna see just the likeness at the end, because this is gonna be a full process of trying to build up little by little everything, values, proportion, drawing, likeness. Okay. And obviously trying to deal with this amount of paint. I added a little bit of linseed oil to this black to make it thinner. You know what? Because it's black, if I make a mistake with this, I want to be able to take my palette knife and take out this black. If I add thick black, that's going to be just so difficult to get rid of that darkness in that area. Okay. Stepping back and checking again and again. Okay. I think that's better. Okay, I've moved this to the right. That means that I gotta move this to here. Okay. Now about this area. I'm gonna move all this shadow a little bit up. Okay. Right now I'm drawing following just values. Okay. Squinting my eyes a lot and trying to see lights and shadows. And always simplify what I see and make it thinking that it's something flat. This way it is easier just to copy. Okay. Okay, right now I just have white and a gray, yes, and a little bit of green, and now I need to add more color because I mean there's a lot of color in this, and in particular in this one, yes. Okay. Let's see this. Add more color just by painting his suit. Know that the image is in the description box. I'm not gonna be able to keep the image for too long here. Okay, I'm gonna keep it here, just here. I mean, I'm planning to paint this to here and get rid of the palette. But let's see. Now one thing is I'm gonna keep the image for now here. One thing I don't see here is this. We should see an orange reflection here because his suit is, I mean, it's orange, kind of reddish orangey color. I don't see that in the image. But and adding that, I mean, this guy definitely he needs some orange, some reflected light here. Let's see. You know that I used to add the color, and we need to adjust the color. It's not like we don't. It's like a brush stroke is gonna be just 100% precise, and when I just leave it there. No, we gotta go back and forth, correcting again and again. Okay, I'm gonna put this because I need to remember that this is gonna be the lightest light. Okay. Now let's work a little bit on the hair. Okay, I have to move this. Okay, let's see here the face. I have a highlight here. Definitely the light is coming obviously from here up, down. That means I need more light here, more light here, and here the light is gonna be just not that strong. Yes, I know that we see that so clearly, but for me to keep that to do that okay, I need to just kind of think about that, just following the logic of the light, thinking about it that the light is hitting here, it's not gonna have the same intensity here and here. Okay. Now let's go back to the brush stroke. I'm gonna keep it this brush stroke, or maybe something like this. Not so sure yet. I think both ways, both brush strokes works perfectly. That's what makes it difficult for me to decide which one I'm gonna use. It's just about which one is more visible. Yes, I mean this one is okay. You see this one clearly, or maybe just doing something like this. Okay. It's like one. It's like this one add more character, more movement. Okay, making this. And this one is just add more, I think, character. I don't know. I'm not so sure about this. I gotta see more. Okay. Every time that we have a doubt, we gotta stop thinking about that, and we need to continue working on the structure, lightness, volume, values. Okay, and then go back where you have the doubt. We all have doubts. I mean, I don't know any painter that it goes directly without making a mistake or without just like that. Okay, we all experiment this. Obviously, if you wanna get if you don't wanna just deal with all of this, my advice for you that would be make a small sketches and try to practice the brush strokes there. Try to see the brush strokes, try to see the values, how it works, everything. And if that is okay, go ahead. But if you wanted to challenge yourself, to see what is going to happen, to see it, just suffer like I'm doing right now, go directly, pick up your brushes and paint. You know, I mean, for me, what I appreciate is this kind of energy that give me this thing about painting and taking decisions just here in the middle of the process and making changes. Okay, I'm making a shadow here, but I'll try to keep the brush stroke, okay? Okay, let's work on the mouth. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read the comments a little bit. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay, and Orion. Okay, Michael is asking me what made you pick this photo today. Okay. Oh, about picking a photo. Sometimes I'm just keeping searching. When I found, I mean, this is not the case for this image. I'm just keeping looking for images, and when I found something that uh, just I feel it like, oh my god, this image is really beautiful for a painting, and that's it. Okay. And in this case, this one's different. Was my son? He told me. Okay, I was just here looking for some images. He was here with me, asking me like every day to buy something for him. Give me that. When are you gonna buy me my Nintendo Switch game. Okay, I just keep it saying, okay, don't worry, soon. Okay, that why you paint always the same. No, some because I just love to paint the same portraits. Okay, but you don't get bored painting the same. No, I mean for some reason, no, I don't. Oh wow, he was. Oh wow, and why you paint always these boring faces, the people that you don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's not about the faces. It's about the lighting, shadows. It's about capturing the form. My son is 14, and he was okay. And I was just looking for images, and then this image just came out, pop up in the search. I don't know even why. I mean, I think my daughter, she was watching this movie. That's why, and my son told me, "Oh, hey, that would be a nice image to paint." And you know that we went together to see this movie. I mean, both of them, the whole family. Yes, because this movie was so good, and we went together. My wife, my kids, my daughter, and my son. And he told me, "Okay, did you paint this guy?" Yes, the actor. Yes, I painted the actor. But you didn't paint the Joker. Yeah, I didn't. You should. Okay, I think the image is amazing. Okay, I wanna paint the Joker. Okay, that would be really good. And don't forget to buy me my Nintendo Switch. Say, okay. And then my son was, why don't you do sculptures? You did sculptures, yes? Yes, I did when I was a long time ago. We all did, your mom, and I did sculpture for a year. And my son was like, oh, sculptures are amazing. I mean, I love. I said, yes, for real? Yes, because I mean, he's 14. He didn't like what I like. But the only thing that he likes is sculptures. I see, yes, for real? Yes. I don't know why, but I just sometimes I see some people making sculptures. I don't know why. I think he told me something really interesting. I think it's because it's amazing when something just is starting to appear in front of your eyes from a mass. Yes. And then I remembered that my son, he loves to do uh, my son used to do like a small I don't know what's the name, Play-Doh. He loved to I mean, I was always buying Play-Doh for him. And I remember, oh, okay, here's the reason. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue painting. Mm, let's add some green here. And then to finish to tell you the conversation between me and my son, I asked him, okay, which painting do you like? Which of the paintings that I have here? He told me, okay, I think I like this one that has a lot of paint. I did paint that one about 3 days ago. A woman with red hair. Yes. And Tuesday I paint Cosette from the movie. I don't know how to say it. The Miserable. Yes, The Miserables. And he was, no, I don't like that one. It's kind of a chaotic one. I don't see an order there. I said, okay. Yeah. And I asked him, what about the other ones, the ones that are really soft, where I blend a lot? Yes, and he was boring. I said, yes, for real, you don't like, you don't even like that. You don't see this guy? I told him, you see the likeness? That's him, yes? Yeah. And what? I put a lot of effort to get the likeness. Okay, he told me. But anyway, it's boring anyway. I don't care about the likeness. I said, yes, for real? Yeah, wow. Okay. That's really interesting, yes. To uh, to listen to that conversation with my daughter. I remember it was kind of the same. Now my daughter, she draws daily. She makes illustrations, and now she got some commissions where the people that was asking her to for making some portraits, illustration before. Oh, sorry, 1 minute. Sí, ¿qué? Sí, ¿puedes pedir comida china? Ya, toma. Okay, let's continue. Speaking about my son, he was asking me for to pay the food, yeah, the delivery. And my daughter was the same. Kind of so boring to copy this, and now she got some commissions, and now she's dealing with the likeness, and she's like, oh my god, this is difficult. I cannot get the likeness. And she was asking me, Dad, help me, please. Can you draw this for me a little bit? Teach me how to get the likeness. I said, no. Why? You don't say that it's boring? Both of you say that it's boring. Now you need me. And my daughter, hey, Dad, they already paid me. You need to help me because I'm having problems. Yes. I did one drawing, and I sent the drawing to the client, and he told me, okay, the likeness, that's okay. The interpretation is okay. But I gotta see the interpretation and a little bit of the likeness to know to know the character. And now she's dealing with that. And I'm not gonna help her because first she needs to struggle a little bit first. That's the way to improve. If somebody just gives you something ready, she's not gonna improve. She needs to deal with that. And then when I see that she's just get to the plateau, then I'm gonna help her. My daughter, for example, when it's about my portraits, she kind of she loved all these ones with a lot of paint. For her, she's like she loves to see like the paint. Yes. I mean, for me, that I love this. I love blending my paintings a lot. I mean, that happened to me because I teach. What I'm trying to say that when you teach, you gotta adapt to many different styles in order to correct or to try to explain to a student how to do something. And that kind of, let's say, kill my own maybe personal taste. And now it's just like I love everything. Yes, but it wasn't like that. We love people that love to apply a lot of paint. Usually, they don't just love to blend. They don't. It's like two different things. And people that love to blend a lot, they don't love to add a lot of paint. Okay, just two different things. Mhm. And but that's what happens when you teach. Okay. Okay, I have a little bit more color. I'm starting to like it. I think that's okay, but obviously I need to work in the likeness. I mean, the likeness is, in this case, is the expression. Yes, I need to see the expression. Okay. Let's see some questions. The most beautiful painting is paint ugliness. Oh well, yeah, maybe. Okay, Monique, you love the red head. Oh yes, kids. Yes, yeah. Blending would mess this one up. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm planning to add more paint yet. I mean, these days I just wanted to do this, apply thick paint, and just create some movement with the brush strokes. Asking me, Renzo, does your wife like your paintings? I mean, I've been married for 20 years. After 20 years, this kind of, my wife is kind of, I don't know. I mean, maybe sometimes, yes, I mean, it's been too many years. And maybe. Who knows? After watching somebody doing the same for 20 years, I mean, there's not more emotion. There's not emotion anymore. Maybe this kind of painting could move her. I mean, emotionally a little bit. My wife. I mean, she could be like, "Oh my God, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail." That would be like that. And she could be like, "Okay, I'm gonna go back later to see how did you fail, how you fail in drawing." For her, this just, I mean, it's been too many years. It'd be like just like a game, like watching me just play a game. And then if the come out is not okay for her, that would be okay. Okay, I mean, one painting good, one painting bad. Who cares? No big deal. The next one is gonna be okay. Another impure red. Another Eastern crimson. Okay, let's make this black. Now I think I'm getting his expression. Okay. Need to make more shadow here. Okay. I'm gonna move my camera a little bit because I think I have too much light here. Yes, that's the way that, or not. Yeah, that's better. Because now this is almost pure black. Yeah, I don't see the black. Now I see this black. Let me see. Let's work a little bit on this guy. Need to add the reflected light here. Coming from the suit. Mm-hmm. I'm adding a little bit of black. You know that I gotta keep always this highlight as the lightest light. Okay. I need light here. Okay, I need a little bit of shadow in this area. Okay. Okay. Michael, Michael is saying that my wife is my biggest critic. Doesn't care. Oh wow, Michael. Been married for 36 years. Wow. After this, do Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin. Okay. 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 And it's scrolling up. Hello, Maggie. Oh, you were painting in pastel. Okay. That's okay. Okay. Oh, Monique, I'd like to pay for BC and red head. Oh, okay. Oh, you wanted the red head painting when ready to chip. Okay. Thank you so much, Monique. Okay, that's what I understand. Yes, maybe. eh. Thank you so much, Monique. Okay, stepping back. Hmm. Let me see if you can see the texture of the paint. Okay, let's continue. Let's add more this Lyserine crimson here in the middle of the mouth. Okay, I need more shadow here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this brush stroke here. I'm almost mixing the painting here and not in the palette anymore. Just here in the portrait. No, for some areas. Okay, let's step back. Let's see if yes, I need more shadow, more light here. Here. Okay. I'm putting this orange here because of the reflected light from the suit. Here's a shadow here. Okay. Or shadow here. Okay, now let's work on the hair. Oh, hello, Walter. Thank you, Michael. Okay. Okay, Monique. Thank you, Bashar Lee. Maybe a sharper jawline on the clown behind. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, let me think. Let me think. I need I haven't mixed too much. You see, my palette is just this little space. No, what happened is I'm mixing. I've been doing this. I mean, just uh, not mixing that much. Mix a little bit, and then I mix here in the painting. Okay, let's put some purple here. Okay, I'm adding a little bit of pure black here. Okay, let me look for, I need to, okay, I have here Cadmium Orange Hue. I'm just going to put this one because I mean, this is so, the colors are just muddy here, and I'm not gonna get a pure orange. I just want to make some brush strokes here, like this. Okay. I'm gonna try to make some details here. I don't see, I mean, you can see a little bit on the image, a little bit of light here on the lower lip. But I mean, I don't have too much information here for details. But I don't need, I mean, not much, yes, because it's just, sorry, I mean, sometimes I just can't think and speak at the same time. That's why sometimes I just stop. Okay, let's see, with this small brush, I'm going to adjust values. And let's see if I can make some details. Okay, like here it would be, there is a small tiny different value here. Okay, and it's the same here. I'm making some wrinkles. Let's insinuate some wrinkles here. Okay. I'm making here a little bit darker this area just to create the volume here. Yes. And I should add a shadow, a little bit of shadow here. There is a reflected light here. I'm trying to make a transition here, but don't lose the brush stroke. Now this guy. Right now, I'm squinting my eyes, and for example, here I see a light. Okay. Here, a reflection, a little bit. Okay. Okay. Again, I'm squinting my eyes. Okay, I gotta just, I mean, there's a transition here. It's not like this dark. Right here, kind of, I'm going to blend, kind of blending just a little bit. Okay, the same for the other eye. Okay, now shadows, I see this shadow here. Here. Okay, let's read the comments. Okay. I'll be back when you paint a happier painting. I don't like this one. Not that it's not good, but I would like a happy painting. Yes. That's okay, Stanley. Thank you, Walter. Michael, Are you asking me? Do you have an art shop nearby to buy materials? Yeah, it's kind of. If you're asking me that, I mean, it's kind of like for an hour from here. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to complete the background with this color. Maybe I should add a darker color here. No, that's okay. What I'm thinking right now is just leave this like really blurry. And okay, this one has more contrast. This one less contrast. Okay, obviously the idea is that I want to I want this one to recede, and I want this one to puff forward. Okay, and now you see this really black hair, and you don't see this black in this his hair. Okay, the idea they have obviously is like this is turning like this, and it's getting lost here. Okay. Okay, he got lost there, and we can see so clear. We can see him so clear and sharp. Even I can add maybe a little bit of light here. See this area really sharp. I mean, when I say sharp, it's not like really sharp. I mean, sharper than on other areas, but not really sharp, like leaving just a really. No, I don't. I never mean a really hard sharp edge. Okay, it's always kind of soft edge. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna be adjusting this because I want to. I mean, if I don't put this, it's like he's not here, just next to him. If you see the image, obviously the image is being worked in Photoshop. But if it was a real image, definitely we will see reflected light from the suit, and it's gonna be the same here. Okay, all this area we will see some orange here. A little bit of that orange. Okay. Now I'm stepping back. I see. I compare. I see if the little changes that I have decided to do are working okay. It's like making him recede. That's the most important for me. This guy here, and imagine him like a ghost. And if he's like kind of lost, that's gonna be okay. That's gonna be better for let's say the composition. Okay. What else? What else can I do? About the brush strokes, I'm okay. I think it's okay. Yeah. I don't think you see the brush strokes with this lighting. You see there? I just turned off one of my lights for you to see the texture. Oh, it's too dark. Here you can see the texture of the paint. Okay. Okay, what else? I'm thinking maybe that I'm going to blend this area a little bit more to make this softer. Do you see the image? In the image, you can see, we can see here the mandible here. Okay, I don't want to see that. Because this add that he's behind him. Yes, if I make him just sharp the both edges here and here, I mean that would be against the idea of volume. We need to create some what we call air. Yes, we have to be able to feel that there is some air in between them. Okay, but it's not like a Photoshop image that you just paste it here. This thing about the orange being reflected on the face, that creates air. That integrate both images, and both images have kind of the same lighting. Yes, here in the photograph, of course, he has more like a yellow lighting here, and he's more like a cool lighting. And if you just copy what you see exactly, maybe it's gonna be okay, but we try always to keep this thing about atmosphere, what so many painters call just air. And that's so visible when the thing about air is so visible when we paint a landscape or a still life. Not too much a portrait, because a portrait is just usually just one person. In this case, it's different because we have two subjects. We make it perfect just to explain this thing about air. Okay. Another thing, of course, is to try to exaggerate a little bit the volume. Obviously, when you apply a lot of paint, we have that. I don't know if it would be maybe an advantage, but obviously the texture of the paint, it creates more volume because the light is hitting just the texture. And it's not just that we are creating the effect of light, it's just light hitting texture. I mean, it's real light. I mean, you know that we just, if this was flat, we will see just what we see is just the effect of working lights and shadows. But as soon as you have texture, I mean, that's for real light. That's light for real. I don't know if you can explain this, okay? But it's like imagine this. It's like something black. Do you think this black is real black, like real dark, a dark black? No, it's not. I mean, why it's not? Because this is flat. I mean, there's impossible to have something really black when we are painting something flat. The only situation that you're gonna see something black if you see inside a cave or any I don't know any a really dark room or yes, that's real black. I mean, we are able to reproduce the black. Not we're not we're not because we are working in something in a flat surface. But what is this surface have some texture that creates a different how can I say it? I mean, that's maybe that's gonna create some depth for real. It's like if I add, let's say, here an inch of oil paint and here an inch of oil paint, I leave this space without paint. That would be for real some depth because I have an inch here, 1 inch here, and that maybe is gonna be close to a black is black. That's what I'm trying to explain. Yeah. Okay, the same, I mean, I was trying to say that in order to explain the light. If you have a lot of oil paint, that's the light that is hitting the texture is going to create light because of the texture. And that's going to be more obviously more light than just when it's flat. That's why sometimes you see the great masters, they paint something soft and then you see like a brush stroke just here in the forehead or the nose. That brush stroke has some texture. It's thick, and that's why just to catch the light and create the illusion is a light for real. I hope you understand me. Maybe not. I'm creating some kind of because it's not. I mean, this guy in particular, his skin. Sorry, his skin is not soft. Yes, I mean, this Joker is kind of more. He has less color than this one, but this one is more softer, and the makeup, yes. But this one, he has something like different. I mean, for me, that's what I see. It's not like skin anymore. It's like a thick skin with so many like looks like ups and downs. So many irregularities in his skin. On his skin, sorry. Okay. Okay, I think that's okay. It's been 2 hours and almost 15 minutes, which is perfect. The hair has a greenish yellow cast to it. Oh wow, I'm forgetting something. I mean, this greenish should affect this color too. Thank you, Maggie. Yes, I mean, exactly like I'm doing here with the orange. That's happening. I mean, I'm forgetting something so elemental, so basic. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's terrible. We should have some a little bit close to the hair. This is a terrible mistake. This is really a terrible mistake. Thank you, Maggie. Mervat is asking me, what do you prefer or what is the best or more effective to paint, thick or thin? No, I mean, both are okay. But definitely, if you want something more expressive, thick paint is gonna help you with that. Okay, it's just because you feel like the movement, you feel that it's like handmade. You feel that the brush stroke, you see the brush stroke, something like that. That add more expression to anything. And when it's soft, I mean, if you wanna just create some soft, calm image, that's perfect. Yes. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can choose a soft image and painting with thick paint. That's gonna be like a struggle, just because I mean one image is soft and this is thick. Yes, and but that's perfect for practice. Okay, it's just like this painting. This painting is just as soon as you maybe you read that in the title I put thick paint. Definitely, some of you has said like something like, "Oh, perfect," because that kind of the image is gonna works perfectly with a lot of paint. If this one was soft, mm, then it's okay, but it's just it has more character with this thick paint. Okay, more shadow is a positive difference. Yeah, I mean, if you wanna see light, you have to add shadows. Yes, makes sense. Yes, that's right, Monique. Checo Mustafa, take a look at my channel. Okay, Checo. You draw with Adobe Illustrator. Yes. Yeah, I always love to look at uh, digital painting. I think it's amazing. Yes, and when I see a digital painting, I mean, I see it's almost real close to traditional painting because I mean, if you paint digital, you gotta follow the same rules about color theory and all of that. Yes. Okay, what else? I can add some lights here, some highlights here. Let me see the image. I just would love to add some real green, like an emerald green. I have a tube, but I don't have it just with me right now. And yes, it's too late to go upstairs to look for this tube of paint that I think is gonna work perfectly in just for some touches of color on the hair to enhance the chroma on the hair. Okay. You read my mind, right? So perfect subject matter for thick paint. Yes, that's right, Monique. Maggie, the hair color doesn't seem natural to me. Or to go with the other colors. Yes, maybe I need to add more this green around here. Because if the colors doesn't look natural, sometimes it's not a problem. It's not a color problem. It's a problem of integration with around the color. Okay, it's like I need to do something like this, like a reflected orange on the face. Yes, because at the end, this hair is just it could be red, it could be purple, it could be any color. One thing maybe is just because I didn't add too much shadows to this hair. It maybe that's affecting the volume. And yes, I don't know, I'm trying to look for an explanation to what's the problem. But at the same time, I don't think like that's gonna affect too much the painting. It's gonna be okay even if the color here is not okay. Okay, let me think again. Let me see. I wanna just blend a little bit here. Okay, another thing that when I paint in thick, I love to paint the background really soft, just to create a contrast. If I add really thick paint on on the background, it's not gonna work as a background anymore. It's gonna come forward real close to this. And I don't need something just drive my attention to the background. I need just this really soft. I don't want even nobody just pay attention to the background. Sometimes we just want the background just to be invisible. That's gonna be his work. Yes, and sometimes we want the background to participate with colors, with all of that. My destiny is the green color in the hair. Okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that's it. Yes, I think that's it. I see. I would like to paint more details, but there are some details that I don't think that is gonna make a difference. It's like here in the mouth. I would like just to paint the mouth. I mean, for real, because there is no mouth here. It's just something dark. But definitely there is a mouth here, an upper lip and a lower lip. I don't think this is gonna make a difference with the whole painting. Yes, and in this case, the likeness is not so important as well. I mean, I think everybody's going to recognize that this is the Joker. At the end, the brush strokes that I was worried about making in this way or the other way, I think that wasn't so important. I mean, in this guy is just like the brush stroke is just a chaos, but I think it represents really good his face. At first, I was planning to make a brush stroke like with movement, and I don't think that's gonna work in his case. Here, I just have a little bit of that, and here's the same. It's going like from here down, down to here, and then here it go like this. Okay. Mhm. Double checking right now. The proportions, the drawing. Mm, looks like everything is okay. Definitely, there's mistakes here and there. I can see some mistakes here and there, but I mean, I'm not gonna be able to fix all the mistakes. If I see really a small mistake, sometimes I just leave that. Okay. I remember a painter. I remember a painter saying once. I don't remember. It was one of my teachers. I think like when we paint, we usually see the mistakes and we don't say anything. Yes, because people sometimes we don't see the same sometimes. Yeah. And I remember he told me never say the mistakes. If you think that's gonna affect the painting a lot, like it's gonna make your painting real better, then you can fix it. If you feel like okay, nothing like it's gonna happen, you can leave it there. And speaking about La Prima painting, of course, if you painting something in so many sessions, like 3, 4, 5 sessions, that's different. In that case, you have to try to fix every mistake. Try to look for the mistakes. Use a mirror. Double check. Let the painting rest. Go back to the painting the next day, in a couple of days. Check again and again. That's different. When you paint a La Prima, the idea is just to solve things at the moment and sometimes ignore things. Ignore, like I said, ignore some mistakes. And the thing is, that's if you spend like 20 hours, that would be different, yes. But the idea of painting a La Prima is to spend maybe 4 or 5 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, yes. And when you spend that amount of time, you gotta be selecting what to fix and what not to fix. You gotta be selecting maybe add more shadow in some area or just leave it there. Yes, you gotta sometimes just to try to create illusion of something without making details. But that's really difficult. That's really difficult. I mean, one thing is saying things, one thing is just do that. Try to do those things, yes? And the other problem that I always have is for me that I mean, I push myself to stop 3-4 hours. If for me, I could paint maybe for 4 hours, 8 hours. And the problem when you paint Alla Prima is that maybe it's not gonna be good for you for the painting. Okay. Sometimes working more, I mean, it's gonna be better. Sometimes not. For me in particular, I'm thinking right now, okay, you should stop right now. Just like I'm telling to myself, okay, stop. You're not gonna make this better. Yes. Go drink a beer, stop. And I'm just here. And I couldn't stop. I can't stop. I cannot stop. But my brain is stop. Okay, stop. Not yet. Just one more brush stroke. Yes. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. If it's nice to speak to people from all over the world. Yes, that's amazing. Thank you, Cherry. Joyce, let's paint something a bit smoother on Sunday. Maybe with thicker, not too thick paint for the highlights. Okay. Yeah, maybe we can try paint something really. No, I mean not that thick, but yes. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Maggie, maybe the color is different on my iPad than on the painting. Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, the only thing I say, I mean, I have seen the hair. The hair is really green. It's really strong, like green. Oh. Thank you, Cartoon. Okay. I think that's okay. That's it. I would like just to work on his suit here, but I don't have the color. I mean, I won't get this color with this right now. I should clean out this and clean out my brushes, and I don't want to just do that. Too much work. Too much work. Okay, I'm gonna just work in here later, just to have the image ready, and maybe I'm gonna post it in my Instagram account. Where is? Hmm. Okay, I think that's it. No more. Okay, I'm trying to control the highlights. This is my lightest light. I'm repeating again. And I added another one here on the nose, just to make the nose pops forward. Yes. And of course, here the highlight on the tip of the nose is always maybe the strongest highlight. That's it. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. Take care. See you tomorrow. Okay. Bye. 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 Take care. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Take care.